Welcome back to the Dinosaur Channel, your home on the internet for all things dinosaur and prehistoric. Today we're venturing beyond the well-trodden paths of mighty dinosaurs to explore creatures that might not have that dino DNA, but are equally awe-inspiring.
Imagine if you had a home on the internet for all things dinosaur and prehistoric, a universe where you can live and learn all you want about the ancient creatures that occupy your mind. Find it only here on the Dinosaur Channel. Welcome to the Dinoverse.
Please hold on to your hats before we plunge into this prehistoric expedition. Be sure to smash that subscribe button and give us a dino-sized thumbs up. We've been covering a series on the top 10 dinosaurs from the Triassic, Jurassic, Cretaceous, Ice Age, and now we're doing the top 10 non-dinosaurs. These are animals that existed alongside, before, or after the dinosaurs, are equally as cool, but have no relation to our dino friends. This was a realm where size wasn't everything, where winged wonders dominated the skies, and where the tapestry of life weaved a tale beyond the colossal reptiles, sometimes even under the sea. So here's our top 10 non-dinosaurs. Number 10, Megalodon. In the ancient seas of the Cenozoic era, roamed the legendary Megalodon, fondly nicknamed the giant shark for a reason. Picture a behemoth of the ocean, a shark that reigned supreme around 23 to 3.6 million years ago. This titan wasn't your everyday shark. It was colossal, reaching sizes estimated to dwarf even the mightiest of great whites. This guy could stretch up 82 feet long, or even 25 meters in length. The Megalodon was an expert hunter equipped with rows of gigantic serrated teeth that effortlessly sliced through flesh. Its hunting strategy likely involved ambushing its prey from below, utilizing its incredible speed and powerful bite force to incapacitate even the most formidable of ocean dwellers. Scientists believe that its extinction around the end of the Pliocene epoch might have been influenced by changing climate and the decline of its primary food sources. While the Megalodon itself left the Earth's stage millions of years ago, its presence continues to loom in modern media. I even went fossil hunting in Florida when I was a kid and found a Megalodon tooth. There are fossil evidence of this Megalodon everywhere. This colossal shark has swum into the spotlight through various documentaries, books, and movies, capturing the imagination of audiences worldwide. From Steven Spielberg's Jaws to the more recent fascination with shark-related content, the Megalodon's legacy extends beyond the confines of fossilized teeth. Its massive proportions and awe-inspiring nature ensure that even in extinction, the giant shark continues to make waves in popular culture. Number 9. The woolly mammoth. In the midst of the Pleistocene epoch, approximately 400,000 years ago, the magnificent woolly mammoth strode across the frozen landscapes of Europe, Asia, North America, and the northern regions. This was a colossal elephant-like creature wrapped in a luxurious coat of long, shaggy fur, designed to brave the biting cold of the Ice Age. Standing around 11 feet or 3.3 meters tall at the shoulder, these gentle giants sported massive, curved tusks that could reach lengths of up to 15 feet or 4.5 meters. They likely used these for digging through snow to access vegetation. The mammoth was an herbivore, feeding primarily on grasses, herbs, and shrubs. They utilized their distinctive tusks for foraging and possibly for defense against predators like saber-toothed cats, and maybe even pesky human beings. They formed herds, meandered across vast icy plains, and did it all in search of sustenance, exhibiting a social behavior similar to today's elephants. Their adaptation to cold climates with specialized traits such as smaller ears to conserve heat highlights their incredible ability to thrive in extreme environments. The woolly mammoth went extinct around 4,000 years ago. It's very interesting to think that at the time the ancient pyramids of Giza were being built, there were still woolly mammoths roaming around planet Earth. Their frozen remains have been unearthed in Siberia, providing valuable genetic material for scientific research into de-extinction efforts. Moreover, these creatures have been immortalized in literature, movies, and popular culture. Their legacy is a symbol of the Ice Age and the ongoing influence in scientific debates about conservation and genetic engineering, ensuring that at the very least, if we don't see a cloned woolly mammoth in the near future, it will stay a popular creature that remains a beloved and fascinating animal of the ancient world. Number 8. The saber-toothed cat. Meet Smilodon, the iconic saber-toothed cat, a captivating predator that roamed the lands of North and South America during the Pleistocene epoch. This was around 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. This majestic feline was definitely a sight to behold, characterized by its most prominent feature, the intimidatingly long saber-like canine teeth that can reach up to 7 inches in length. Despite its fearsome appearance, recent studies have suggested that these teeth were likely used for more precision killing rather than delivering bone-crushing bites. Measuring around 3 feet tall or almost a meter tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 440 pounds or 200 kilograms, Smilodon was a robust and muscular predator. Its build, along with its distinctively powerful forelimbs and retractable claws, enabled it to take down large prey with strategic precision. It primarily hunted herbivorous megafauna like mammoths and giant ground sloths. Evidence indicate that it might have scavenged as well. In terms of behavior, Smilodon is believed to have been a social predator, potentially hunting in groups or prides, and likely exhibiting a more calculated, cooperative approach to tackling larger prey. While modern media often portrays saber cats as solitary hunters, scientific discoveries hint at a more complex social structure and collaborative hunting tactic. Whether it was portrayed as a solitary hunter or a pack-based predator, the saber-toothed cat remains an enduring icon of prehistoric times. Number 7. The Glyptodon. Glyptodons were the armored tanks of the ancient grasslands, kind of like our armadillos or the Mesozoic era's ankylosaurs. They were an absolutely unbelievable creature that roamed the South American grasslands during the Pleistocene epoch. This colossal mammal, reminiscent of a supersized armadillo, was a true marvel of prehistoric adaptation. Fossil evidence suggests that Glyptodon measured around 13 feet or almost 4 meters in length, and weighed an impressive 2 tons, showcasing its massive size and robust build. What truly set Glyptodon apart was its formidable armor, a protective shell comprised of bony plates, resembling a medieval knight's armor. This unique feature acted as a shield against potential predators, making Glyptodon a true tank of its time. Its diet consisted mainly of vegetation, as indicated by the shape of its teeth and jaw structure, suggesting a herbivorous lifestyle. Despite its imposing appearance, Glyptodon is believed to have been a gentle giant, meandering through the grasslands in search of food. The Glyptodon isn't so famous in popular media. They've made it occasionally into cartoons and documentaries, but it remains a cool icon of the Ice Age-like time of the Pleistocene. Number 6. The Irish Elk. The Irish elk was a magnificent creature that roamed across Europe and Asia during the Pleistocene epoch. Renowned for its colossal size, it stood amongst the largest deer species to have ever existed. The majestic animal boasted an awe-inspiring set of antlers that could span the astonishing 12 feet in length, or 3.6 meters from tip to tip. These massive antlers were both an evolutionary wonder and a display of dominance among males during mating season. The Irish elk also reached a towering height at the shoulders, estimated to be 6.9 feet or 2.1 meters, resembling today's moose in its body structure. Its diet primarily consisted of woody plants, grasses, and other vegetation abundant in its landscapes and inhabited. Despite its size and grandeur, the Irish elk was a herbivorous and seemingly gentle giant, grazing across the open plains and wooded areas of its habitat. It likely exhibited social behavior like most ungulates, moving in herds and utilizing its impressive antlers as both tools for foraging and ornaments during courtship rituals. Number 5. The Steller's sea cow. Affectionately dubbed the gentle giant of the Bering Sea, this animal was a remarkable marine mammal discovered by the naturalist George Steller during the voyage with the Vitus Bering in 1741. This magnificent creature inhabited the Bering Sea during the late Pleistocene era. It stood out as one of the largest herbivorous marine mammals, reaching lengths of up to 25 feet, or 7.6 meters. Despite its size, the Steller sea cow faced a tragic fate, succumbing to an extinction a mere 27 years after its initial encounter with humans. Feasting primarily on kelp and other marine plants, Steller sea cow had a gentle and herbivorous diet. Its behavior was relatively docile, preferring the shallow coastal waters where it could find an abundance of its preferred food. These creatures were known for their slow-moving nature, possibly due to its massive size and herbivorous diet, which didn't really necessitate high-speed swimming. Despite its short existence post-discovery, Steller's sea cow made a notable mark on modern media and scientific understanding. Its tragic and rapid extinction within a mere 27 years of being officially documented by Steller serves a poignant example of the devastating impact human activity can have on a vulnerable species. The Steller sea cow is actually close to me in heart because I was born and raised in Florida. And in Florida, when I was a kid, a couple decades ago, the Florida manatee, an animal very similar to the Steller sea cow, was actually facing extinction as well. But through a cooperative effort between the US government and the local residents of Florida, we were able to bring back the manatee to a least concern status in vulnerability. And now there are more manatees than the eye can see. I wish the Steller sea cow got the same opportunity that the wonderful manatee did. But we've just got to make an effort to conserve our manatees and our dugongs, the last living relatives of this sea cow, so we can all enjoy them for years to come. Number 4. Dimetrodon. In the ancient landscapes of the Permian era around 295 to 272 million years ago, in what is now North America and Europe, the Dimetrodon reigned as a fascinating creature that often gets confused for a dinosaur. But surprise, it's not a dinosaur at all. A distant relative of mammals existing millions of years before the dinosaurs strutted onto the scene. Standing at about 11 to 15 feet or 3.5 to 4.5 meters in length and weighing up to 550 pounds or 250 kilograms, Dimetrodon was an apex predator of its time. Its most distinguishing feature was a sail-like structure on its back, made of elongated spines connected by thin membranes. This sail likely played a role in thermoregulation, helping Dimetrodon manage its body temperature by capturing sunlight or dispersing excess heat. It also had amazing robust jaws that were lined with very sharp serrated teeth, ideal for grasping and tearing apart its prey. Dimetrodon roamed the ancient swamps and lowlands hunting prey. This apex predator had a diverse diet, likely munching on a variety of smaller animals, including amphibians, reptiles, and even early mammal-like creatures known as other synapsids. Its powerful build and predatory nature placed it at the top of the food chain of that time. And Dimetrodon actually comes from a long-ranging family of incredible other synapsids. There are so many cool animals from this line of evolution, but Dimetrodon is definitely one of the coolest. Number 3. KetleKatlas. KetleKatlas, fondly dubbed the king of the pterosaurs, was a magnificent creature that ruled the late Cretaceous skies approximately 68 to 66 million years ago. Imagine a massive reptile with a wingspan stretching up to 36 feet or around 11 meters, almost the length of a standard school bus. These incredible dimensions made it the largest known flying animal in history. Found primarily in North America, particularly in what is now Texas, its fossilized remains have fascinated paleontologists and enthusiasts alike. Imagine a giraffe with wings. That's always the example that us paleo freaks bring up, but it's hard not to imagine a literal giraffe with wings. KetleKatlas belonged to a group known as pterosaurs, an extinct clade of flying reptiles. Its appearance was more akin to a colossal long-necked bird with a wingspan that rivaled a small aircraft. Despite its very impressive size, this incredible creature was built for flight, utilizing its immense wings to glide effortlessly through the ancient skies. Its diet likely consisted of fish, small vertebrates, and possibly it scavenged dead animals, relying on its aerial prowess to hunt and navigate its environment. The KetleKatlas was definitely not a popular animal as I was growing up, but through the power of social media, video games, and obviously movies like Jurassic World Dominion, the KetleKatlas have definitely earned a spotlight, and is now one of the most famous pterosaurs of all time. Number 2. The Dodo. The dodo was a captivating and unique flightless bird that existed during the 17th century. Endemic to the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, this bird has become an emblem of extinction due to its tragic demise. Just a side note, the dodo bird is literally my favorite extinct animal. I have a whole other YouTube channel where it's literally the logo for my channel, and I've been selling merch for years with my dodo bird on it. But back to the video. Measuring around 3 feet or about 1 meter tall and weighing about 20 to 30 pounds or around 9 to 13 kilograms, the dodo has a stout body, small wings, grayish-brown feathers, and a distinctive large hooked beak. Its lack of natural predators led to a lack of fear towards humans, a factor that unfortunately contributed to its downfall. This remarkable bird fed on fruits, seeds, and possibly supplemented its diet with fallen nuts. Its isolated island habitat lacked ground-based predators, which led the dodo to evolve without fear of threats. However, when humans arrived on Mauritius in the late 16th century, bringing with them other animals like rats, pigs, and monkeys, the dodo's fate took a dire turn. These introduced species disrupted the ecosystem, destroyed its habitat, and hunted the dodo till extinction. Despite its tragic end, the dodo lives on in modern media and cultural references. It's an iconic symbol of extinction and an emblem of conservation. Its appearance in literature, art, and even as a symbol for conservation campaigns serves us as a reminder of the delicate balance of nature and the impact of human activities on vulnerable species. I can only hope that someday we're able to undo our wrongs and bring back the dodo bird to live with us alongside human beings in a wonderful future. Number 1. The Thylacine. The Thylacine is also known as the Tasmanian tiger. It was a captivating creature that prowled the Australian mainland and the island of Tasmania. Its appearance was a fascinating blend of dog-like features, a stiff tail, and a distinctive abdominal pouch, making it the largest carnivorous marsupial of its time. This enigmatic animal, sadly declared extinct in the 20th century, inhabited the Earth during the late Pleistocene and Holocene eras, existing for thousands of years before its eventual disappearance. Measuring only about 1.3 meters in length and standing at a bit more than half a meter tall, the Thylacine possessed a sleek sandy-colored coat marked by its distinct stripes across its back and tail, giving its rise to the Tasmanian tiger name. Its jaws house powerful teeth suited for carnivorous diet, primarily consisting of small to medium-sized prey like wallabies and other birds. With its solitary nocturnal nature, the thylacine was a stealthy hunter, relying on its keen sense of smell and sight to stalk and capture its prey. While it roamed the forests and grasslands, the thylacine's behavior was not well documented, but its appearance and reported behaviors have inspired numerous stories and sightings, even fostering myths about its survival long after its official extinction. Currently, there's a project working on using the DNA extracted from preserved specimens of the thylacine that scientists are piecing together the genetic puzzle of the thylacine. Through advanced genetic engineering techniques like CRISPR, they're attempting to reconstruct the thylacine's genome, carefully selecting and editing genes to resemble the original creature while ensuring compatibility with modern ecosystems. This project is bringing us towards a future where we'll be able to de-extinct animals that we have brought towards extinction. We have the final moments of the final species documented of the thylacine still alive. It's video that we can watch and look back at what we did and what damage the human race did by erasing this beautiful animal from the face of the planet. It should inspire all of us to think about the animals that live side by side with us on our day-to-day and how we can push towards a future where we can live side by side with them. And I can only hope that we can all use our efforts to bring back the animals we so recently pushed to extinction. And with that, another thrilling journey through prehistory comes to a close. We took a sidestep from the colossal reign of dinosaurs, but we shined a spotlight on some amazing non-dinosaur creatures. I want to remind you guys to subscribe and turn on those notifications and hit us with a dino-sized thumbs up. Also, leave us a comment down below with what you'd like to see us cover in the future. And if you can become a member and join this channel, it goes a long way to supporting our work. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.